Welcome to the Fun Fan Gamers. Today we're going to be talking about the Xbox Expo that happened on the 12th of this month. There was an expo also on the 14th, which they dived more deep in depth into some of the games. So if you want to do that, you can watch those and stuff like that. I am not going to post any video clips from the expo because last time I tried to do the Evil Dead series thingy with their video clip announcing when they were going to be released, and kind of got a little flag. So just to play it safe, I will not be posting any gamer clips. But I will talk about the game, and each game will probably have their own front page. So let's get into it. The first one that I noticed, these are the games that I actually will probably play in the future and stuff like that. They did not express if they were Xbox One exclusives or for the Series X or the Series S or whatever, the slim one or the big black one, which hopefully I'll be getting here in a few, but I could go on a rant and stuff like that, but let's just talk about the games that are coming out and when they're coming out. Redfall, since the thing that happened last year that we can't really mention here on YouTube happened. They pushed that back, so now it's coming out on the 23rd year, so 2023. It doesn't have a date or a time yet, but that is the 4-player game that kind of looks like Borderlands, where you fight vampires. They went a little bit more in detailed in the game with showing the characters and their special abilities and stuff like that, and how they interact with each other and stuff like that. So I find that really cool. You get to fight vampires and their cult followers that aren't vampires yet, but they're taking over the world, and you guys are the survivors and trying to take down the vampires. The other game that was pretty cool and funny and reminded me of an old video game is High on Life. You will be playing a space person from Earth. That Earth got invaded by aliens, and you find a gun creature. I can't remember what they're called, but you have to help their species out while trying to save the Earth. And meanwhile, they're gun and they can talk and stuff like that. So they come up with like funny jokes and stuff like that, and each gun has its own special ability and an own character for that gun. So it's pretty cool, and they're live. They're like little bug creatures that you use to shoot the other aliens and stuff like that. It reminds me of Oddworld's Bounty Hunter game, where you got to capture like bugs and stuff like that, and they all did like different things, and they all made different sounds and stuff like that. It reminds me of that, and that brought that back. And then the other game is ARA, History Untold. It seemed to me it was kind of like a cross between like Fable and it didn't get too in detailed. It was basically a cutscene. It didn't go too depth in gameplay or anything like that, so you can't really tell what was gameplay or what was just an animated scene. But it kind of reminded me of Fable slash Ages of Empires, you know. So it looked really cool. And then let's see. High on Life is coming out in October. Okay, and ARA is also coming out in October, and Fallout, the Pitt, is coming out in September. Kind of excited that, but kind of not, because the last time I played it, every character was the same level as me. So basically, I was dying by mole rats, which that's not really fun when you're level 73 and you can't even kill a mole rat. And then there's Ark II, which was just a cutscene of Van Diesel riding on a Tyrannosaurus Rex, which doesn't really quite explain it too much, except Van Diesel is going to be in that game, and that's coming out in 2023. And then you had Flintlock, which was pretty cool because it's a chick with a bell axe and a gun. Kind of reminded me of Tomb Raider and stuff like that. Um, and they showed her like using spells and stuff like that. That's coming out in 2023. And most of these are all on Game Pass, first launch and stuff like that. They finally are going to finish Grounded. I kind of quit playing Grounded once I hit the B part series, but now they're releasing it in November. Sorry about that. And it's going to have everything, even a story mode and stuff like that. So I can't wait for that. And now here comes a really big one that I will probably play with other players that I know. Diablo IV. They say that you can customize your character, and when you clear out some stages, will actually bring a town in and stuff like that. So it's not just you have to run all the way back to a town. You could actually clear out a stage and a town will appear there. That's pretty sweet. So it's kind of like the Witcher game where you clear out a section and then a town comes back after you clear out the horde. And also Sea of Thieves. I've tried played Sea of Thieves, but usually I would always die by other players. But this actually kind of gets my hope up. You will actually be able to be a captain of your own ship. So I don't know if you'll get your own crew or you still need other players to join your crew to run your ship, but you get to model your ship, you get to design your cannons, you get to design your sails and your flag and the interior hold and stuff like that. So to me that's really cool, and hopefully that will help me out a little bit better. And that's Diablo is coming out in 2023, and Sea of Thieves Expansion 8, I believe, is coming in July 21. Diablo is not in Game Pass, but Sea of Thieves is definitely Game Pass. And then the big exciting thing that everybody's been waiting for, Starfield. In this game, they showed some action scenes and some gameplay where they were fighting space pirates and stuff like that on freeing a spaceport from the space pirates. So that's pretty cool. They also said that you can make your own outposts and design your own ship and man that ship with your own crew. So that sounds really cool. And then another one that really caught my eye was A Plague's Tale. I know that there was a first one, and this one really looks cool. It kind of looks like The Last of Us mixed in with a little bit of Dishonored. You get to throw people in the rats, and your little sister gets to use the plague rats against other characters and stuff like that. So I found that really cool, and it was really fun looking, and that's supposed to come out sometime this year, but it's not on Game Pass. And like I said, a lot of these games, they didn't say if it was an Xbox One capable or a Series X, because of late, if you buy a video game and then later on you buy a Series X, you have to basically buy it online so it's compatible with Series X, or else you can't play that game on Series X. So if you bought an Xbox game, like I have WWE 2K and I bought it online, and you have to buy like the NWO or the Deluxe Edition to be able to play it also on Series X. If you didn't buy it online or the Deluxe Edition online, you can't play it on Series X. So if you just bought the standard edition or the hard edition, you wouldn't be able to play it on Series X, which, yeah, that's a whole different rant on a different thing. So those are the games that I am looking forward to. So just a rundown. Redfall is coming out in 2023. High on Life, which is really cool looking, is coming out in October of this year. Can't wait for that one. And then you got Ara History Untold is coming out in October. You got Fallout 76, The Pitt is coming out in September. That is a expansion. You got Ark with Van Diesel running on a dinosaur. I don't know if you get to play him or you just join his little crew, be part of his family. In 2023, and you got Flintlock coming out in 2023, and you got Grounded coming out in September. Finished. The whole game is coming out in September. Can't wait for that one. And you got Diablo IV coming out in 2023. They also said that most of these games are also playable on PC, so if you have a PC friend, you can get them to log into Xbox Game Pass and you can play together. You got Sea of Thieves expansion. I have an X there, so I don't know if it was 8. I think it was 8. Releasing in July 21st. You got Starfield coming out next year in 2023. And you got the Plague's Tale apparently coming out this year. I wouldn't put my hopes too high on this dates and stuff like that. Some of the ones that are close, like Fallout and Grounded and Sea of Thieves. Everything else, you might have to... Oh, and maybe High on Life. I don't know about High on Life. That could probably get pushed out a little bit further, so... But those are the games I'm looking forward to. Leave a comment what games that you're looking forward to. Hit that like button so you'll stay in the loop. We do Guardians of the Galaxy every Friday. We'll be dropping Tiny Tina's Adventures here and there. Callisto will always be doing Final Fantasy updates and tips and tricks for you here and there. So yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and always be safe out there. We really mean it. And always, game on!